This is an instructional video for Autoextender. We'll go over some of the care of the package and how to actually use the device. Silicone is one of the more resilient product out there for any kind of stretchy device. You could do a lot of things with it, and they flex several times their normal width, if you will, or length. One problem with the silicone, and the only issue that is known for silicone, is the tear. Any kind of one Achilles heel of silicone is the way it rips. So before you use the sleeve, at any point, each time you use it, you should inspect it. Typically, you'll know as you're working with it if there's any rips. I artificially created a rip on this one. Normally, silicone could be stretched. You don't have to worry about ripping anywhere if there's no cut. With this one, that's a cut after inspecting it. I put one outside, one inside here. I don't know if you can see that. With this one, as you're stretching it, it rips. So what you want to do is actually, this one is too deep, so you actually have to cut the entire length. But on this side, I created a small rip on the inside. For something like that, you don't have to cut over entire width. You just have to get rid of offending cut, so that you'll save the actual length of the sleeve. And once you cut, it's good to go. You don't have to worry about ripping or anything like that. And the way we use these sleeves, we won't be doing something like this. So you're quite normal usages. You're not putting this kind of stress. They also show you these things stretches quite a bit. So that's the care of the silicones. And also, because we use these, this is a system designed for extended wear. So each time you use it, or at least once a day, wash them with soap and water. You don't want any kind of bacteria to grow. I mean, there's a silicone, so nothing will grow on there anyway, but things will stick. So you want to get rid of those. But to use it, take your basic end cap, or whatever the end cap you want to use at the moment, and cover it. You can cover the whole thing, or just a partial up to midpoint. That should be minimum. You want some level of a coverage so that it won't come off. Now, this won't come off for close to 20-30 pounds, but we're not going to use that kind of force. It wasn't designed for that kind of a system. This one actually has a cut. I see it right there. So I'm actually going to cut that off. Now, once that's on, you want to roll the opposite end. Now, unlike the vac extender, you don't have to roll this so tightly. Actually, you could roll it pretty loosely, and they're flexible, so you roll it pretty easily. Now, once it gets to the end, you just have to push it forward, and the sealant cap is curved in the middle, so that was so that it will hold things in place. You could actually feel it, and just hold it with one hand like that. Let me see which one I'll use. I'll use this one. When you're placing the end of the head, all you need to do is just guide it. You don't have to touch it. It's just put it right into the concave area, and let the sleeve go. Before you do that, make sure your skin is pulled back. You want to pull all the way back up to the middle point. You don't need to do it all the way now, but as your sleeve is rolling back, you want to push all the skin back. So let the sleeve go. It should automatically go by itself. And go up to the middle point. Now once you get to the middle point, you want to push the skin forward now. You want the back end to be taut. You don't want any loose skins on the back side. So all the skins, you don't want any skin plays throughout your shaft. So you're pushing the skin forward and pushing it onto the sleeves. Now once you get to the end, again, this is quite long. Most of the time you're going to cut the sleeves or push it forward so that the sleeve length is shortened, but right now the model I'm using, this will cover nicely. Once you get to the end, the sleeve will push against your pubic base. That's a positive force. The sleeve is pushing the shaft forward so that the legs get stretched. Throughout the shaft, you're getting nice compressive force. So that's elongating the penis. This part also adds to that additional force. The weight of the sleeve is 3.5 ounces, just about. That's also going to give you a positive force. So before you add any kind of external accessories, the sleeve itself is doing quite a bit of elongations of your shaft. So that's how the system works. All right. Now, let's say throughout the day, this is the medium blue sleeve, and you want to change that to embedded weight cap. You can change it just from the front, like that, and you're good to go. Again, as you're wearing this, after you put it on, you'll develop a flavor of what you like and don't like. If something doesn't feel right in the front, you just take it off from the front. You don't have to put the whole thing, reapply it. Just take it off from the front, readjust it, and you can pull, push, forward. It's very flexible, and it takes so little time to put it on. This originally the idea was so that you could go to the bathroom without taking the whole thing off. However, it just doesn't take that long. You see me putting this on in a couple of seconds. I'll do it again in quick fashions. I mean, the longest time what takes the longest is just pushing the skin in the midpoint. Alright, that's the ease of usability is so critical on PE device. Lots of time you don't want to use certain device because it takes too long to use it, or it just some of the PE device requires some sort of rituals. This eliminates all that. That's it.